So guys, if you haven't noticed already, we are in for deadlifts today. Today is Saturday, of course, which means one thing and one thing only, is deadlift day. Now, we did take it up to 7 plates and then backed off at 6 plates and a 2.5, so 265. Now, what I can say is that'll probably be my last and final pause. I was contemplating from last session that was going to be my last and final pause set for a while anyway, but since I failed at 4 with 270 and 5, well, what you could say 5, like the last one I wasn't really happy with, hence why I did go back in for a last and final pause set today with 265. So I am happy enough with that set. My grip, well, I don't even know if you've seen it with the 300 as well. When I wrapped up my right hand, it was as if the wrap wasn't going around the way I wanted it to, and there was like a bump in it, and it was causing it to like roll and roll and roll, and it was like, oh. As you would have seen, obviously I did have to kind of not initially reset, but I did kind of in a way have to reset for obviously the last and final rep. But at the same time, it was probably the hardest rep of my life. 265, 4-5 on a pause set. Like I said, that's probably going to be my last and final pause set for quite a while anyway. But yes, deadlifts are done. 2 okay sets. I mean, I'm not the happiest with the 300. Like the way that I was going into 300 was as if there was going to be a lot more there, but at the same time I don't even know what happened. I think my straps took me off as well. Like there's lots of things that can come into play, but at the same time I'm not going to stand here and bitch, I'm not going to stand and make excuses. Deadlifts are done for another week. I don't even care. It's just kind of one of them days where it's not even a bodybuilding focused workout. I'm just literally coming in to move some weight, and that is really it. But yes, I am happy enough with them two, especially the 265, so we'll really take that. Like I said, you've seen it already, I've got the headphones in as well. Like I'm not even wanting to put the speaker on or anything, it's just a case of headphones in, get out, but at the same time I wanted to document it, I wanted to bring it to you guys, so that is what's going to happen. We are going to move on to bent over rows next. It's Saturday, it's back day of course, so bent over rows are in, pull downs, pull ups, seated rows, all of the shenanigans. I didn't even vlog that much this morning, like I literally got what I could and that was really it. I don't even know what it is. Like whatever you see on Instagram doesn't really mean that everybody's having a successful, really good day every single day. Like everybody gets bad days and everybody gets days where they really can't be bothered, really can't be arsed coming in, lifting weights, doing the necessary, doing what needs to be done. But at the same time, this is where we've got to bring in and remember our why for doing this. Why do we do this? What do we want? What's our goals? Are we willing to do the necessary whenever we don't want to do it? That's one of the biggest things. So today is one of them days. I am coming in, I'm still getting the work done, still eating all my meals, I'm still doing everything I need to do, but I just can't be arsed. So yes, that's going to be it. I'm not going to ramble on any more now. I'm not going to get cooled down, because if I do get cooled down, I won't get warmed back up. So we are just going to hit back bent over rows next. Guys, as you will notice, I always start on my really big moves. I always get them out of the way at the very start, and that is simply because I've got the most energy at the start. I'm wanting to absolutely maximise my full potential in that actual session. So say for instance today with deadlifts, we bent over rows first. Now, a thing that I get asked a lot is, should I deadlift for, obviously, is deadlift optimal for hypertrophy, is deadlift optimal for growth? Should I do this, should I do that, should I row, should I deadlift and row in the same session? Like this is one of the things, guys. Doing something like a deadlift and a row in the same session is really, if you can recover from it, obviously, not just in the session but out with the session as well. Like, are you absolutely thrashed the next day, the following day after that? Are you able to recover from that? Are you able to go into the gym the next day? That is one of the big things, and I would definitely recommend, if you can't recover, then I would maybe just opt for doing one of them. But at the same time, I really do think that recovery as well is one of the biggest myths in the game. Like, a lot of people nowadays don't believe they can recover from anything. Heck, people don't even deadlift because they don't feel they can recover from it the next day. And to be quite honest, like, as you guys will know, I favour the old school type of training. I favour more so 10, 20 years ago what they guys done, not what the new modern day guys are doing. I just don't believe in it. It's not for me, that's one of the things. So, like I said, volume over anything as well. I would recommend doing whatever you can from deadlifts, whatever you can from rows, going on to pull downs, going on to absolutely everything else. What you see a lot of the new kind of modern day guys doing is opting for something that's maybe more supported than anything else, maybe more fixed than, say, for instance, a barbell move. Now, I've got not one single thing against any type of exercise that is a supported exercise or is a fixed machine exercise. Do you know what I mean? Like something that's chest supported or something that you are very in the exercise and there's no moving about, there's nothing like a kind of free weight involved. I've got nothing against that, but at the start of the session, guys, get the big things done, get the things that are going to be sore, that are going to hurt, that are going to cause stress on, especially like the erectors for a deadlift, for a hip hinge move in general, like not just a conventional deadlift off the floor, an RDL, maybe a stiff leg deadlift, a bent over row, obviously not a hip hinge, but at the same time like a bent over row that's going to cause stress, that is going to put so much pressure on the erectors, which is what you want obviously when you are trying to create like as much density as possible. When you turn to the rear, you want your shots to be noticed. You don't just want to turn back and you don't want to have a back like built like the side of a fiver, do you know what I mean? You don't want to jump on stage looking like that. You want to turn around to the back and you want the judges to be like, fucking hell. Like, they have been lifting heavy. They have been doing their rows. They have been doing their big pulls. Do you know what I mean? I'm not just coming on here to say that you guys need to do conventional deadlifts. Of course, I would recommend them and I do feel that they have been a really big impact whenever I turn to the rear, but at the same time, if you can get away with doing more than one hip hinge a week, more than like loading the lower back more than once a week, definitely do it. I get asked quite often, how much should I be doing a week? How many sets a week? How many times should I be loading the lower back a week? It's all down to whatever you can recover from, guys. That is one of the things. I think you should maybe take more into consideration of obviously your rest and your food outside the gym, but am I really doing enough? That is one of the things. Like, people have got the fear of so-called doing too much. Like, fine, fair enough, you can do too much, but can you really get into a position where you know you're doing far too much? I don't really think you can. So I think maybe instead of asking somebody, should I be doing this, should I be doing that, I think you should be asking yourself, am I really doing enough for what I want, to maximise out what I want, my goals? That's the biggest thing. So yeah, definitely don't skip these things, guys. I'm just going to get on my back, like I said at the very start. I'm going to stop rambling. I don't even think I'm going to come back on the camera this video. I'm not even sure. I might not. But we have got pull-ups next. So after pull-ups, I'll be moving to pull-downs. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything supported today as well. Usually what I would do for rear delts is a chest supported row, obviously elbows flared for the rears, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that today. I'm going to hit rear delts, of course, but I might not. You guys will find out anyway. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video as well. Of course, I'm trying to bring you guys as much real content as possible. No bullshit, no fake shit. Like, none of the fake shit you see on Instagram, guys. That is one of the things as well. Everybody thinks that everybody has perfect days every single day, and it's really, really, really just not like that. So, of course, guys, I do hope you enjoy the rest of this video, and I hope you've enjoyed it so far. If you have enjoyed it, then please do not forget to drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's get on with this back session. I literally just put the camera down last night and never filmed a single thing, like anything from my meals or anything. I really just could not be bothered. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I was up to something that I wasn't up to, because obviously we're in lockdown right now and you can't really do anything. So yeah, I just put it down, chilled out for the night. We're on the next day. So I have actually just trained there. I done shoulders today. So I am on a kind of 10-day rotation, which means that I will hit shoulders twice one week, and then I will hit chest twice the next week, and obviously shoulders just one. Vice versa, chest once the next week. So it is a pretty decent split. It's working for me right now. Like, nothing's changed. I am still doing the typical bodybuilding split, the typical bro split, but it is working. But yeah, like I said yesterday, we get these days, guys, like where it's just a case of get in, move some weight and get back out, and that is really it. But like I said, I did want to document it just pretty much to bring you guys real content as always. I didn't really want to shy away from anything. It was just a case of getting the work done and getting back out, eating all my meals, doing everything, resting up, and then going again. I am feeling a lot better today. Not that I was feeling really bad yesterday, I just could not be bothered. But yes, successful session taken today as well. So we are up to 100 kilo on the over the head press, which I will include in this video. We took that for 4.
Ha! Yes, yes, yes!
90 kilo for 8. And 60 for like 22 or 23 reps. Saying to somebody as well is where the 60 kilo was literally just to accumulate a little bit of volume at the back end set. That was second exercise, so I believe if I really did want it, 60 kilo would be there for like 30 plus reps. But I don't really see the point in that right now anyway, especially when I'm up at like 100 for your kind of 4 or 5 rep mark. I do believe that I will be able to take 100 for upwards of like double figures very soon, which will be cool to see. But yes, my head wasn't really in it for the 60 kilo anyway. I just kind of went with it to get some reps in. And when I did start obviously going, especially when I got to like 10 reps, it was still feeling very easy. So that's why I'm confident in saying that if I ever did want it, which it might come to the point where I'm like, fuck it, I'll just go for it, 30 plus reps with 60 kilo will be there for sure. But that is really going to be it, guys. I am just going to wrap this video up right here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, then please don't forget to drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video.